Here at the driver's seat, we never know where we're going to end up. Today it's Firebird International Raceway, and I'm going to go rip an Evo. Ready? Been having a great time here at the Mitsubishi event, and I just made a little introduction. Evo 9, meet your new big brother, Evo 10. This thing's like driving a bottle rocket. This is a cruise missile. Part of the great thing about an event like this is that the company really trots out their legacy and their history to give you a sense of what it is they're trying to convey. Here we are driving the 2008 Lancer Evo, but here's the first Evo, if you will. This is a 1981 Lancer 2000 that was homologated for use in the rally car race sanctioned by the FIA. It's kind of laughed at when it first came out. I mean, check it out. It's an old economy car basically, but it kind of set the stage. It set a standard that the Japanese were going to be serious players in this place. And of course, in the mid-90s, Subaru Mitsubishi owned FIA rally racing. It was their business almost exclusively. So, you know, from humble beginnings come amazing vehicles. We're now at Evolution 10. This is Evolution 1. And again, that's what's so great about events like this. You get to play with toys that normally you wouldn't even be allowed to touch because they'd be in a museum. We're in super sport mode. Basically, I have no excuses, no compromises. I'm going after the best time. We're ready? Let's do it. This should be a better takeoff than my last run. That was a 5-speed we just ran. This is the auto box. This vehicle feels more on the line of an Audi RS4 kind of experience. Not quite BMW, not quite Infiniti, not the hard edged, but just like a hot scalpel. Just keeps going strong. It's not as hard as you expect it to be, but it absolutely is a blast to throw around the corners. I can't believe Mitsubishi lets us do this stuff. This is one of those rare cars that absolutely makes you feel like a rock star. Not only it looks cool, not only it's fast, but you can really drive the thing as hard as you possibly can, act like you're Michael Schumacher, a rally car racer, Colin McRae if you will, and you're always in control. It's really unbelievable. This is one of those cars that's going to change the game. It's going to make you feel like a better driver than you really are. One of the most amazing things about this new Evolution is the fact that it can be set up in many different manual ways. You've got sport control, super sport control, paddle shifting, all-wheel drive control. You can adjust the yaw and the camber ratios, all stuff that really makes it an unbelievable driver's car. And you could probably set this up for a certain track condition and just knock it out, be incredible. Or you can just put in automatic mode and it does all that for you and makes you feel like a superstar. So I think that's one of the things that's really amazing about this car. It will make an average driver a phenomenal driver. You've seen me today. I'm no good, but I looked good, didn't I? So I think that's where Mitsubishi's really nailed this. This is a car that is going to reward the guy who thinks he's great. This car makes them great. And that's something you don't find in a lot of cars. A lot of cars require a lot of the driver. BMW M3 is a good example of that. Wonderful car, but you have to work to really get it all out of it. This is more like the Audi school, but it's the hot knife through butter. Very simple to drive, and then you look at your track time and you can't believe how fast you've gone. Paddle shifting is something that on a lot of cars is a bit of a gimmick, but in this vehicle, it really does its job. You're able to rev match when you downshift. It just gives you that control, and then hold it in a little bit longer, and it goes right back to automatic mode. This dual clutch gearbox that Mitsubishi has taken what Audi's done and made very popular and moved it up to the next level. In the sporting sense, not in the refinement sense, but in the sporting sense, this thing is just an absolute powerhouse. So I think thumbs up to Mitsubishi. They've made a machine here that can outthink the best driver. And if it can turn me into a competitive race car driver, then that says a lot for the vehicle itself.